Hi, I am Joe, an artificially generated newscaster, with another recap of daily cyber news. Let's start with eBay, which will have to pay $3 million for its employees stalking and harassing a couple from Massachusetts. The long-running lawsuit was kicked off in 2019 when several workers at eBay began sending cockroaches, fly larvae, bloody Halloween masks, and death threats to the authors of a popular newsletter, E-commerce Bites. Apparently, eBay did not like their unflattering coverage of the platform. And as we all know, harassing somebody who left a bad comment about you is the best way to deal with the problem, at least according to eBay. The company blamed 7 employees for the misconduct, and the CEO called it wrong and reprehensible. And since the case is now settled, we might never know if any of the higher-ups were involved in those actions. Another company to find itself in major trouble was T-Mobile. It experienced massive service outages which prevented customers from logging into their accounts and using its app. Some early reports claimed it was a cyber attack, but the company was quick to refute that, blaming a technical issue. The extent of the outage is unknown, but considering scores of posts in social media, it's probably quite massive. Did you experience it? Let me know in the comments. And now let's talk about cybersecurity. Researchers discovered a new Python-based hacking tool that targets web and cloud services. Called FBot, it harvests information for use in spamming attacks and account hijacking. According to the researchers, FBot shares some of its code with older tools of similar nature, but displays a lot of innovation. It is smaller and more versatile, up to using a special service to mass validate emails. There is a possibility that FBot is actually quite old and its code has been copied by Legion, an extremely popular info stealer. But as it often happens with similar programs, determining who and when created them is not entirely possible. And I'll end with a bit of tech news. Consumer Electronics Show 2024, one of the most important tech events in the world, is in full swing. Some consumer advocacy groups use this occasion to give their Worst in Show awards that single out the least private, least secure, and least sustainable gadgets. One of such devices is the Caper Cart, a shopping cart which not only tracks you as you shop, but also bombards you with ads in the meantime. Another one is the Equivax autonomous vacuum cleaner, which was found to collect stupendous amounts of surveillance data and be easily hackable. And then there is the BMW and Amazon collaboration, which connected Alexa with your car, turning it into a tracking tool. There have been numerous cases of abusive spouses, stalkers, and other creeps using smart cars to terrorize their victims, and BMW apparently decided to make that even easier. The full list of Worst in Show items is quite fascinating, and I recommend checking it out. And if you want to see CES items that did not soil the bed, check out our very own coverage of the show where one of my human colleagues shows off the items he is the most excited about. See you in the next one.